Hello my amazing family, welcome back to the channel. So we just finished our natural hair series, and today we're going to be jumping into our relationship series. And the first topic we're going to be treating today is why he may never marry you. So this video is strictly for the lady, but if you're a guy watching this, please endeavor to give us your own opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to share this video with your female friend, with your female relation, your girlfriend, your sister, or any lady you know. So in this video we're going to be talking about the reason why he may never marry you even after dating you for a very long time. So the first thing on my list is he doesn't see you as an asset. So most guys just date you knowing that they will never marry you because they don't see you as an asset. They don't see you like someone who is going to contribute to their growth in the future. You don't align with what they want to do with their life. You don't have any value you are giving to them. They only have a temporary benefits that they are gaining from you, and when that is done, they're going to move on to the next available girl who is going to be their long-term asset. So when a guy doesn't see you as an asset, he doesn't see you as someone who, if he have by his side, he's going to achieve more than he's achieving now, then that guy is not going to marry you. And when I say he doesn't see you as an asset, doesn't mean you have to have money, you have to have car or properties, but he doesn't see you as an asset because inside you don't have this developed mind of making somebody. You don't have this mind of praying him into greatness. You don't have this mind of helping him into greatness. You don't have this mind of changing someone into a person that the world will envy. You only have this mentality of give me, this mentality of I need this, I need that. You don't have this mentality of how can I change this guy. And don't forget, the Bible said as water reflects the face of a man, so does the heart of a man reflect on his face. So when it's reflecting on your face that you cannot make this man, you can't help him become great, you can't help him be all that God has called him to be, this guy is naturally not going to marry you, but he's just going to stay, maybe for the temporary things he's gaining from you. But when it comes to marriage, he's just going to move on to the next available girl with so much value that is going to help his future or going to help him become whom he wants to. So the next reason why he may never marry you is because he already has access to the things that he may want to pay for. So he already has access to the things that he may want to marry you for. So when a guy is getting the benefits of marriage, when he's getting all the benefits and all the things that he needs to get as a married person, I don't think there is any need to rush. There is no need for him to want to turn you to his own. So there's no need to buy a magazine that you've read everything inside. Instead, you buy the one that is still sealed. So most of you will be feeling like, if I don't give it to him, if I don't sleep with him, if I don't wash his clothes, if I don't cook his food, some other girl is going to do it for him. Of course some other girl is going to do it for him. Imagine when you marry him and you're not up for sex for some months, who is going to do it for him? Some other girl. Imagine when you travel and you are not around to clean the house, who is going to do it for him? Some other girl. So that is how you should consider your relationship, because anything that he's doing in the relationship is going to multiply it in your marriage. So when this guy is getting the benefits of everything he should pay for, he's just going to grow cold feet. He already knows how your food tastes. He already knows how you clean. He already knows how you taste in bed. He already knows almost everything he needs to know, which is supposed to be a package, because marriage is a package that you unravel on your married night and then continuously you keep unraveling. But if you already unravel this gift, there is no more excitement, there's no more hunger to want this thing, there is no more push to want more of these things. So if a guy is not baited, if a guy is not giving something for his imagination, if he's not giving something that he will want to come back for, then I guarantee you that this guy is not going to marry you. So even if you want to sleep with him, you better make sure that you're sleeping with the guy that you are not planning to marry, because if he eventually marries you with all this, if he eventually marries you, he's never going to trust you, because he's just going to believe that the way he got you is exactly the way you are to other guys. So giving him all the benefits that he should pay for, sleeping with him, living with him, giving him other cooking for him, washing his clothes, and doing other things constantly will make this guy grow cold feet, and the hunger to want to marry you will not be there. And do you know what next? He's going to look for that girl that he doesn't know how her food tastes, he doesn't know how she tastes in bed, he doesn't know how she cooks, he doesn't know how to wash, how she washes. That girl that is still a package, he's going to look for that girl and make her his wife. So this is something you may want to consider when you are giving you better know how to give. Instead of giving him excess, reduce how you are giving him, so he may want to consider paying your bride price to get the full package. Don't give him the full package when he has not paid for the full package. So that is something that has delayed a lot of girls, because they just think by doing this guy is going to consider them the wife material. But when you do all these things, your wife materialness will become little, it's going to reduce, and you're just going to keep stressing yourself for nothing, because another girl is going to come on there and enjoy what you do. Third reason why he may never marry you is because you submit to him, which is not the commandment. You shouldn't submit to a man you are not married to. And when I say submit to him, he basically sees you as a dummy, because anything he asks, you are submissively giving to him. And this is like a link from the first to the second. The second point to this third one. When you are too submissive to a guy you are not married to, you lose that respect that you need. So when this guy is ordering you around, when this guy tells you what to do all the time, and there is no I am busy now, no I have to do this now, there is no I have other things to do, no I have my mom to attend to, no I will do that later, not now. You only owe your husband total submission. You only owe other people respect, but you see that total submission of whatever he wants you to do at any particular time. If you can't, you must do, you only owe it to your husband. When you do it for a guy you're not married to, this guy sees you as someone he has too much control over. You are too submissive to a guy that you are not married to. You tend to do a lot of nasty things. You tend to go out of your way to please him. You tend to go out of your way to do silly and nasty things for him, which shouldn't be. You keep doing things for you just because he asks you to do it, without you having your own life. You have no other person to cater for. You just wish to submit to him the way he wants you to. And this guy is honestly not going to marry you, because at the end of the day, he just feels like he's going to marry a dundee that has no say of her own, that has no will of her own, and that has no wish. The next thing is, there is no mystery about you. So this guy might not marry you because there is no mystery about you. There is nothing to come back to. He already knows everything about your family. He already knows everything about you. He already knows everything that concerns you, all in one date. You don't give him something to come back to. And when there's nothing to come back to, mind you, men are chasers. And when there's nothing to come back to, this guy is just going to move on to the next competition and start looking for mysteries to get. So when you chat, you don't have any other thing to discuss aside, I love you and I want to have sex with you. When you are having conversations, you don't have any other future plans, you don't have any other big ambitions, you don't have any other dreams to discuss with this guy. The only thing you discuss with him is how sexy your body is, how the movie is, how you don't have any mystery, you don't have anything that is so pushing to unravel about. You don't have anything that he will want to invest a future in. Then this guy is not going to marry you. So if you are considering to have if you're considering to marry a guy, or you're considering to make this guy chase you for marriage, then you should have some mysteries that he should be unraveling on as a daily basis, not today you went to not on your first date. He already knows about your mom, your dad, your father, your sister, your family. There is no other mystery about you. Then the next day he knows about your past relationship, your past participle. And the next other date he knows about you, what your sicknesses are and everything. There is no mystery. There is no, this is what I want to achieve for my future, and these are the plans I'm laying down for it. This, when you are a high value woman, can I say that way, when you are a woman who values herself high and is taking steps to get to that place, this man is just going to marry you, even if you don't have anything, even if there is not. He just believes that the future is going to be brighter than now, and because you show him that, he's going to marry you, because he wants to be a part of this bright future that you possess, or this bright future that you picture, or this bright future that you are giving him. So when there's nothing about you, no mystery, no interesting mystery about you for him to unravel, he's just going to think that. So another reason why this guy may never marry is because you don't define your relationships. It baffles me why a lot of girls will go into a relationship that they don't know the future from now. They keep lying to themselves and saying, we are just friends, or we are working things out. 1 year gone, you keep staying in a relationship that has no definition. Yet you sleep with him, yet you wash his clothes, yet you sweep his house, yet you cook for him. But you don't know why you are in that relationship. You are just dating. Dating for what? Dating to know yourselves, or dating just for dating? Are you friends with benefits? Are you dating because he's going to give you money at the end of the day? Are you dating because you want to marry him? Define your relationship. You allow this guy to be the only person defining the relationship. When he's ready to get married, he will tell me, sister, he's never going to be ready to get married. Ask him, when are you ready to get married? Am I the lady you want to get married to? What is your plan for the future of this relationship? Don't allow time wasters in your life, because that guy that is not giving you any plans on what he has for the future has another girl that he's planning the future with. So you better define your relationship when it is early and avoid heartbreak in the future, because he never told you that he was going to marry you at the beginning of the relationship. So why are you pushing? So learn to define your relationship, and because you don't define your relationship, this is the reason why he may never marry you. And this goes hand in hand with the next point, which is know what you want. Do you want just a relationship? Do you want friendship? Do you want marriage? Define your relationship. Know what you want. Know what you actually want for yourself. When you know what you want and you know it's marriage, my sister, you're going to attract what you are. What as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So when you keep thinking of, I'm going to meet this right guy and it's going to be for marriage, you are going to meet the right guy and he's going to marry you. So when you don't define, you don't know what you want. You don't know if this guy that is coming, when you see him, he can't even picture what he wants. He just knows that you're as confused as he is. And because he is confused, he doesn't know what he wants, you can't lead him into marriage. You can't push him into marriage. You can't help him know that he should marry you. So when you know what you want, you're just definitely going to pick the right guy. You're not going to ignore your instinct that will tell you this guy is not for you. When you know what you want, anyone that is a time waster, you can get them once you know what you want. You're just going to know the right guy when he comes. But when you do not know what you want, any kind of guy can have access into your life, and they are just going to distract you from noticing the right one for you. And at the end of the day, the guy that you picked may not be the right guy for you, and he may end up never married. The last thing on my list is he's just so sure that he has you at his beck and call. He's just so sure that you're not going anywhere. So this is the last thing on my list. When you give a guy too much security, he's never going to marry you. When a guy knows that you can't do anything without him, you can't go anywhere without him, you can't be any other thing without him, he's just going to keep postponing it, because guys are scared of commitment. And because they are scared of commitment, they only keep those who they are scared of losing. A guy will commit to you if he's scared of losing you. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I promise you guys more of amazing content. And if this is the kind of content you would like to be seeing on my channel, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. Thank you so much for everything, and I'll see you guys in my next one, which is going to be a more interesting series. Bye.